Dashing through the lab, lightning overhead, monster on the slab, gonna raise the dead. Greetings, Boris and Ghouls, and it's the holiday season. And today we're going to begin our crafts for the holiday season. First with a tour, and then our first project. In this case, fairly simple. We're going to paint this little wooden Christmas tree that I got from not Dollar Tree, Hobby Lobby. So, stay tuned and prepare for some holiday merriment, Dr. Von Mad style. Greetings, Boris and Ghouls, Dr. Von Mad here, and there's lovely Mad Manor in our Christmas village. You can't miss it, it's the only Halloween-themed building in the whole Christmas village. I've got to put an LED in there, it's the only one that can hold one. We've got our Christmas village here though, all these buildings, I've collected one every year since we've been married. So, the newest one we got was the beer hall here, which is next to the train station, because everyone needs drunk locomotive operators. We got a church over here. So you got a little square here, but Mad Manor right here. Movie theater, lots of little houses. Hadn't figured out what I'm going to do in the back there yet. So, now, that being done, let's take a look at today's project, shall we? In this case, a simple, this is from Dollar Tree. It's got a break on it right there on the base. That's not going to be a big deal. Take his tag off. It's from Woodpile Fun. That was $1.99 at not Dollar Tree, but Hobby Lobby. So you can see there's a little bit of a crack there. It's not going to hurt anything. Also, you're going to be needing some pipe cleaners. I'll let you pick your own choice. And some craft beads. I'm going with all red and a nice bit of paint, in this case, evergreen. Now you could go with whatever color you like, but I think a chartreuse tree or a red tree would just be a little bit disturbing. So, and if you're painting, of course, you're going to need a paint right now. Where did I put mine? I had a paint right here. I just got to think of what I did with it. So I was sure enough using it today. There it is. My old Three Stooges shirt. Hated seeing it go. Now, so what we're going to do is I'm going to paint this tree with some green and some brown. Oh, I'm also probably going to use a little brown for the trunk. But, maybe a little white at the base. So 3 colors. Alright, we're going to grab the biggest, fattest brush we can get because I want to slop this paint on pretty quickly. So, what we're going to do is come over here and you want to kind of just paint the whole thing straight down. Or you can just kind of yeah. Yeah, and this is the first year we've kind of dedicated a whole lot towards Christmas. And I'm looking forward to this because you've noticed we started kind of trying to stick with the holidays and the seasons a little more. But I am going to eventually get back to Catapult. So I'm working on some ideas. But it's very difficult because I've built just about, some semblance of it, attempted to anyway, building every catapult that I've ever seen. Now there's some like the big trebuchets and stuff I can't do yet. I don't have the equipment. I have promised myself if we ever get 1 million subscribers, I'll build the big machines. But anymore. The way my body's doing, I don't think that's going to happen. So we're starting with that. Now, let's go ahead and wash our brush down. We'll put up the green for right now. And as far as other tools you will need, is a hot glue gun. So, this is pretty simple. That's odd. Huh. Anyway, heard a sound in the kitchen. Wondering who's up. Anyway, so, let's wash off our brush. Get this green off. And we're going to begin this year with a Christmas tree. So what you want to do is very gently pick this up. Come up underneath. Now you can see the wood grain, but really you're looking at raw wood when you're looking at this stuff because it's not finished. So there we go. Bet you guys didn't know that, people in Britain might know. The Christmas tree did not exist in America, by and large, until the Victorian age, because Queen Victoria was married to Prince Albert, and he brought the Christmas tree, among other traditions, from Germany, where it had been there for some time. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to try to clean off this extra paint so that we don't take all night doing this. So I'm not really wanting to have a lot of bright colors. I just kind of want kind of a muted, sort of a worn color. So, and I've got some other projects set up for the Christmas season as well. So, a lot more than I would have for fall. There's such a short period between Thanksgiving and Halloween that there's a lot less iconography in Thanksgiving than there is, say, Halloween or Easter or something like that. Now, yes, it looks a little bit worn, but that's fine because that's kind of what I'm looking for. Now, we're going to go for that last coat, which is the white, and I'm going to paint the very base of it white. So let's get our brush. Let's clean this fat little brush off. So I want it to be good and clean, and it's going to have to be rinsed off a little bit more. There we go. Now, let's flip this over. It's still wet in places, so I've got to be cautious. If you get up any on the branch itself, it's of no consequence because, well, it's supposed to represent snow. Snow's going to do that. Snow's not exactly known for being predictable. So, there we go. One slightly distressed wooden tree. Now let me fire up the glue gun right quick, and I'll be back with you when it's hot. Well, while I was waiting for the glue to heat up, I had a bit of an epiphany. I'm going to add this to the shopping list since you're watching this, hopefully, before you went out and bought everything. Oop, catch the glue gun. It's trying to run off on me. I got some metallic silver paint, or metallic green, Christmas green paint that I'm going to try to go over the top with if this paint hasn't gone off. Silver paint's notorious for messing up. And it looks like it's actually pretty decent, so we'll go ahead and dry this brush down. I always start with a kind of a drier brush because it keeps contamination and stuff off the thing and keeps water out of my paint, which is always a good thing. And it will extend the life of your paint. Now, going to grab a bit of this metallic and just kind of just over it like so. And I'm not going to sludge it on like Van Gogh, but I am going to hit it with a little bit of the sparkly stuff, and then maybe wipe it down to kind of leave just kind of a hint of the sparkles. I mean, if you wanted to, you don't have to wipe it down. You could just let it dry overnight, and that'll be good. That would be fine too. So right now, we're going to carry this around here. I'm going to get down here on this trunk, because that's where the only place it's really dry enough to handle is right now. There's still a little bit of white paint on the base. Now, put away this, put away the metallic paint, bring my cloth up here and wipe her down again. See, when you're wiping it down, just kind of one finger inside your cloth and just kind of do that. Now, come up here on the next level. And see how that makes it a lot shinier, glossier. There. So, and that looks actually quite nice. Now, be interesting to see how they made those. So, like decorating any tree, you're going to start with your garland. In this case, I've got some yellow garland here. Now let's see if this glue gun is functional. It is. So, let's go ahead and get her started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of glue onto the point of this and press it in. Bring this around. And we'll try kind of angle it just a little bit. And hopefully, let's see if we can make this happen, Captain. So I got one glued up here. And that came off, so that's problematic. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up here and I'm going to try to push this in underneath and hopefully not make a mess. Ow. So you get too much glue and you end up with this big kludge of it right here, and that's kind of a pain in the neck. Now, we're going to hook that underneath and we're going to flip it over and secure it with a little glue. Just to kind of keep it honest. Now, we got a bit of a storm coming outside, so bear with me. We're going to do the same thing on this side. Put a little glue on this purple one, and it's going to go under here as well, and I want it going the exact opposite. And right now it looks like it's just decked out for Mardi Gras. So I want this pulled over the cross here and right there. Well, if I can get it to stay and not spring back up, which is apparently somewhat a bit much to ask. Now, go ahead and glue, dob that into place with a little glue. Now we can adjust this just a hair to kind of get just kind of a little bit so it doesn't look like Charlie Brown's Christmas tree, because that would just be kind of sad. Now, like all trees, they're only going to see the one side anyway, but now go ahead and break into these. Now these little beads are going to be going to be the Christmas balls. Now you could find the metallic ones if you like, or whatever. So it's like decorating a tree, you got to keep them even. I'm not going to use a bunch of these because, well, it'd be overloading the tree just like you can really do in real life. So let's go ahead and do this. one right here. Now let's push it down underneath the eaves of this. There we go. Now, bring this around. We're going to go up under the eaves. It'll give the beads a little more purchase. Now, bring it around again, and we're going to glue another one inside this little narrow. As we all know, there's at least one person that will always put one in an awkward spot. It's usually me. Now, come over here. We're going to glue one right there. Now, you could also use airsoft BBs, but I thought that might be maybe not such a great idea. But you could. You could. Now, bring it back up. And we're going to put another one right there. Oh, it's sticking to my fingers, which is somewhat problematic. There we go. And obviously we can't put one there, so we'll bring it around here. And in that one goes. Now we jump to the next one, and that's going to go right in there. Alright. Now, I'm wants to see if I've got another glue gun. Or another glue stick. I bought some more glue sticks. That's something else you could do. You could use the bright colored glue sticks to do this too. As a matter of fact, I've got some sparkly ones right here that would probably do the job beautifully. So, but I didn't use them so soon, so I'm gonna have to not use them this time. But I do got to keep that hot glue gun from jumping off and hitting me in the leg, because that would not be fun for me. And kids, if you're doing this, if you're trying this project, let a grown-up help you. Because otherwise, Dr. Von Mad doesn't think this will be any fun if you get sent to a burn ward for whatever reason. So, now, come up here. I'll glue another one in here, and we'll come around here again, and right at the joint of the two garlands, because for a couple of reasons. One, it adds balance, and two, it covers up the seam. Now, one decked out little Christmas tree. Now, a little practice, because this is the first one I've done like this. With a little practice, I could probably get it nicer, but I think it looks darn good. So, if you like this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to get notified, and I will see you cats on the flip side. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye, and God bless. Now, go ahead and put this up here in its location. Move some of my other supplies that I've been using for various projects. Oh, like my painting of Santa. Yeah. Mike says that he thinks I've gotten a little bit too much with the nose and the cheeks, and I think he's right. But not bad for a first try. Now, got to put our tree someplace special, and I'm going to set it right in there. So I think that looks nice. And I'm going to get some more white craft foam. That's what I used on the base over here underneath here. So There you are, guys, and I will catch you dudes on the flip side. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye, and God bless. Don't forget to follow us on Patreon, Pinterest, and Facebook. Bye-bye.